Hello citizens and welcome back. This is our match reaction for Slovan Bratislava 0, Man City 4 in the Champions League. Make sure to hit the like button, hit subscribe. Let's jump into it. And without messing around, let's get this over and done with because this is a game nobody wants to remember. Let's just forget it actually happened. I think this is the kind of game that UEFA are trying to get rid of with this new Champions League format. And my God, it's not going to work because the golfing classes, it's ridiculous playing games like this. I don't think anybody wanted to be there. Pep set up a little bit differently. Well, he set up exactly the same, but he made 6 changes. Lewis at right back, Akanji, Stones at centre back, Bardio left back, Ortega in goal. Then you had Gundogan sitting at CDM instead of Rodri, Nunes, Foden ahead of him. Nice to see Foden getting a start. Right hand side Doku, left hand side Savinho, up front Haaland. And from minute 1, it was all City. I mean, it's just one of those games where they sat back and defended, just like everyone does against us, sat on the edge of their own box. And despite the fact they were doing that, we were still getting 10 yards of space whenever we touched the ball in their half. I mean, it's ridiculous how much space we had. And we raced into a 2-0 lead at halftime. There should have been more. We hit the woodwork 3 times in the first half as well. But this is a game, really, you should be getting 6 or 7 in games like this. I mean, they're dreadful. So to only get 4 in the end, it's actually quite disappointing. And some of the players, like I said, Foden got a start. He got a goal as well, much needed. Really well taken finish, to be fair to him. I thought he did really well, Foden, as well, particularly in the first half when he's finding them pockets of space, laying off Doku. I mean, Doku had so many chances. I mean, I don't see Doku anyway. I don't really rate him for us. And in this game where he had every single attack go through him, every single cross was him. You know, he had so many chances to put in a decent ball, and he was so wasteful throughout the entire match. I mean, yeah, he found a couple of crosses, which you'd expect, because like I said, every 30 seconds he had the ball at his feet. So you'd expect him to do something with it, and he should be doing more with it. And I think if you swap him with Savinho, put Savinho on that right side, I think we score more goals, probably definitely have more quality getting into the box. Another one, Gundogan got his first goal since returning to the club. It was deflected, but nice of him to do that. I thought he had a shocker against Newcastle at the weekend, so it's good for him to get a goal. It's good for Foden to get a goal in the first half. So second half, Haaland got his goal, then was dragged off. He had very little support, very little to feed on because everyone was just going for goal themselves, or there was, like I said, poor crosses into the box, lack of service. Should have had a header on target, got a shot away in the first half. Probably should have dinked over the keeper, but it hit straight at him. But he did get his goal, wrong with the keeper, takes it around and gave him the eye. Good finish in the end. Thought he was going to run out of play, but he didn't. And then the 4th goal, McAtee, wonderful finish, smashes it into that bottom corner past the keeper, it's near post. Yeah, that was it. Job done, really. And like I said, this is one of those games that UEFA are trying to get rid of, but it's careful. And I think other than a couple of counter attacks, which you'd expect them to have, they offered very little and were, not in the game. And I think if this was at the Etihad, you'd probably expect us to get another 2 or 3 goals. And I think 4-0 is a disappointing result for us almost. I know it's important to get 3 points and get points on the board and whatever, blah, blah, blah. But look at our recent games where we were unable to score a lot of goals. And the kind of defense we're coming up against is exactly this, where all 11 players are inside their box and we're failing to break them down. We did break these down, but we didn't take any of those chances. And yeah, it kind of sums us up at the moment. We're just lacking that cutting edge. Hopefully find it quick with Fulham coming on at the weekend. But this is a game we could have done without. It's a game where you just give us the points and just move on. Just move everyone on. So it's good for them to be playing against us at their ground. But regardless, 3 points, 4 goals, moving on to Fulham. No extra injuries, I don't think. But before I go, another weird point. Why did Pep bring Grealish, Walker, and Diaz? What is all that about? He doesn't make changes in the Premier League, but then suddenly against Slovan Bratislava, when you're 4-0 up 10 minutes ago, he starts bringing on the first teamers. What is that about? But yeah, job done. Moving on, let's forget this game ever existed. Thanks for watching. Thanks for checking it out. Hit like, hit subscribe. I don't want to talk about this game again. Boring. Bye-bye.